Hey, kings and queens, have you been watering your flower? If not, that's okay. Come water yours with me. We're going to grow together. Today's word is going to be about don't let nothing put out your light. Y'all, I had to get on this video and I had to fight. You hear me? I had to fight. I had to apply pressure. I know I may be smiling right now. I may be all kiki and ha-ha. But before I got on this video, the devil, he was trying to get me to not do this video. I was going through emotions on should I make this video or not. I was stuttering. I had to replay it. And then I'm sitting here, getting discouraged and all this other stuff. But I came on here to tell you, do not let nothing put out your light. Anything that you're trying to do, get that thing done by any means necessary. Stay focused, stay grounded, stay connected to God. And when you feel like you shaking a little bit, when you feel like you getting off of your purpose, when you feel like you can't do it no more, pray to God and he will handle the rest. Okay? Go to God. Stay focused. Do what you have to do, king and queen. This morning, my cousin came in my room, y'all. At first, I didn't even know what I was going to get on here and talk about because I haven't been having anything to talk about. I told God, when I get on this camera, you flow through me. You flow through me and you tell me what to say. So when I come on this camera, this is not me talking to you guys. This is nothing but the Holy Spirit flowing through me, because without God, I won't have nothing to say to y'all at all. I cannot do this by myself. So my cousin came in my room, y'all, this morning, and I was asleep, and for some reason she kept trying to blow out my candle. She was like, you know your candle lit? And I was like, yeah, I know my candle lit. I lit my candle. I sleep with my candle on. So I guess she was trying to blow it out, y'all. So I'm looking at her like, girl, what is you doing? But I'm like, all right, go ahead, do what you got to do, because it had been burning all night anyways. And she blew it. She tried to blow it out like 3 times, y'all. That candle would not go out. Sorry, but that candle would not go out, y'all. She tried 3 times and it still was lit. And when I seen that, I said, dang. And she started laughing, y'all. I said, dang, that's what people been trying to do to me. People been trying to blow my light out. People been trying to, stop me from shining, period. And God would not let them, no matter how many times somebody may put something on you, somebody may wish bad on your life, or anything that may be coming into your day when you're trying to have a good day at work, or anything, and someone just come in there and just make it bad. God won't let it. Don't focus your mindset on what had happened 5 minutes ago or what happened yesterday or what, Don't worry about that. Just do what God wants you to do. Stay positive. Stay focused. If you got to detach from some people in your life, detach from some people. If you got to let some food, or if you're trying to, lose weight and you got to let that food go, let that food go. Whatever you have to do to get closer to God, do it, kings and queens. I was on my last video and my lash kept irritating my eyes so bad. And I didn't have no problems with my lash until I had got in the video. And guess what I did? Ended it, started a new one. Don't let nothing stop you from doing whatever you got to do. If you have your goals set, keep those goals set. Because things hit us in life to make us feel like we can't do something. And then when that thing don't go to working out, now we giving up on it. Now we don't have the energy to keep flowing with it because we see it's not working so quick. But a tree do not grow that fast. A tree is just a little seed when it first start out. And it then sprouts into something so big. When you're formed, you're just a little seed. And you sprout into something so big. That's how everything is in the world. Don't give up on nothing that you're doing because you feel like it's not going to work out, because you don't see any growth in it yet. You have to water yourself. We can't keep pouring into other things more than we pour into ourselves, you guys. Feed your mental. Figure out new ways that you can learn. If anything that you're doing not working out, try to figure out how can you fix it. Never stop trying to fix that problem until you solve it. That's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's how you become more wise. Don't give up on what you're doing because you don't see anything working for it. Don't do that. It's like a math problem. You get what I'm saying? You looking at this math problem. You trying to figure out how can you figure it out, but some reason you can't figure it out. So you got to get the pencil. You got to try to add this up. You got to try to add that up. You got to try to figure out what is the solution. That's how it is with us. That's how it is with us. Don't stop until you figure out what the solution is. Don't stop. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep applying that pressure. And if anything, if the devil is on you, you're doing something right. If he's trying to stop you from doing something, you're doing something right. That means you need to go harder. That means you need to apply more pressure. If you need to stay up at night, stay up at night. If you need to go for a walk, go for a walk. If you need to stop eating that food, stop eating that food. And then if you tend to forget, set your alarm. Don't come up with no excuses. Don't come up with no things, no little excuses that's going to stop you from doing what you got to do. We ain't got time for excuses. Excuses is waste. It's waste. Don't make no excuses for not being to where you want to be. Because at the end of the day, it's all our faults. Don't let nothing stop you. Because you're capable. You have the blood of Jesus in you. You can do anything you put your mind to. Stay focused. Stop wasting your time with people that are not meant for you. Stop going to these parties that are not meant for you. Stop hanging around these people that are not meant for you. Stop feeding your mind with things that are not meant for you. Change the things that you listen to. Change the things that you watch. Change the things you eat. Change the people that you surround yourself around. Change your environments. That's the same thing as surrounding yourself around people. Change it. We're meant here to grow, you guys. We're not meant to stay stuck in one spot. You have to grow. Don't be afraid of growing. If you have a fear of stepping out your comfort zone, then step out your comfort zone. Like the lady Latoya Kill say, do whatever makes you uncomfortable. If it makes you uncomfortable, then you're doing something right. Because we was always taught to, be so small-minded. We have so many fears on us from trying to do the things that we want to do. And being so small-minded, thinking that it's not going to work out. No, you have to break that generational curse. Too many people has been going through that in your life. It's time to break that generational curse. Don't keep letting that same thing play in your mind, that played in your mama mind, that played in your grandma mind. No, you have to let this stuff go. This stuff had to pass through you. Don't you see your family has suffered enough? Get up and make it happen. If you got to leave that man, leave that man. If he's not helping you grow your business, do whatever you need to do for your business, leave that man. Whatever it is that is stopping you and holding you back from doing what you got to do, you got to let it go, kings and queens. Because there's so much stuff that is tied to your life because you're so powerful. And some of you don't even know how powerful you is because you yet still fail to realize who you is. And it's like, for what? You so gifted. You so talented. You're capable. You're divine. You're successful. You is a whole millionaire and you don't even know who you is. Why do you lower yourself for people who don't mean you no good? People who don't value you. You need to wake up, queen and king. Wake up to who you is. You have to know who you is in God. Do you not know who your Father is? He created this whole world just by speaking. Change the things that you say out of your mouth. The words out of a man's tongue is so powerful. It is so powerful. Don't be scared to say I am beautiful. Don't be scared to say I am a millionaire. Don't be scared to say I am successful. We be so scared we go to shake it. We don't even believe ourselves when we tell ourselves, and it's like, for what? Why you don't believe yourself? Why you don't believe that you're beautiful? Why you don't believe that you're capable? Why you don't believe that you're successful? For what? Don't let nobody else tell you that you're not. When the devil tell you that you're not, you say I am that. You stand bold in that. And you believe what you tell yourself. Remind yourself every day, y'all. Before I got on this video, I was feeling so empty. And I'm not even finna sugarcoat nothing with y'all because I am human just like the rest of y'all. I'm not here to fake the funk with you guys. I am not here to pretend to be somebody that I'm not. I am not here to be bougie. I am not here to not be myself. I am here to be myself, to stand on who God has told me to be. So whatever I may be going through, some things, if I'm comfortable with sharing it with you, I will share it with you. But I'm not here to pretend about anything, y'all. But before I got on this video, y'all, I did not feel like doing it. I tried and I tried and I tried. Like, my head hurt right now from just stressing out so bad before I got on here, y'all. Like, I just was going through it. Like, your girl was going through it. I'm like, God, what is it? Why can't I speak? What do you, I thought you wanted me to speak this. What's going on? Why can't I do it? And you know what God told me? He said, you let your distractions last too long. You let your distractions come in and interrupt you. And when those distractions come in and interrupt you, why you don't interrupt them back? They interrupting you. They interrupting you. So how long you gonna let this distraction keep coming in your life and interrupting what you got going on? Is that distraction being respectful to you? No. It's a distraction. That don't sound nothing respectful to me. It's a distraction. So why do you let this distraction interrupt you? Why you don't interrupt that distraction back? Don't let these distractions keep lasting long in your life. These distractions are holding you back. These distractions are causing you to fail. These distractions are messing with your mental. It's causing you to think low. It's causing you to do low things. It's causing you to feel empty. It's causing you to feel drained. It's causing you to not feel like yourself. It's not going anywhere. It's not moving. It's not growing. So if you got to let these distractions go and move these distractions out of your life, do what you got to do. Stop letting these distractions last long in your life. Stop letting these distractions stay in your mental. Stop replaying these distractions in your mental. Stop manifesting these things in your mental. Watch what you're feeding yourself. Watch what you're watching on TV. Watch what you're listening to. Stop listening to these low vibrational music. Stop watching these low vibrational TV shows. Watch stuff that's going to feed your mind. Hang around people that's going to feed your mind. And switch the way you talk about yourself and the way you think about yourself, y'all. Don't think about yourself in a low way. And I was like, dang, God said I let my distractions last too long. That's crazy. Because I'm like, dang, I do get distracted easily. And that's something that I really have to work on, because we can't keep letting the little distractions stop us from being who we are, who God has caused us to be. We got to stop doing that. I was scrolling on YouTube, and this man had made a post, and he said, distractions stop you from getting to action. And that's exactly what distractions do. It stop you from getting to the action. You got action to get to, kings and queens. You got a whole lot of action to get to. You got too much. You are too capable. You're too powerful. We are made in the image of God. In the image of God. So take advantage of that. Live in your true powers. Live in who He has called you to be. Stop holding your hands behind your back. Stop tying your shoes together. Whoever is with you, I don't know who I'm speaking to, but I feel the power of God. If that person is not willing to grow with you, help you become the best version of yourself, and you wait on that person and you trying to grow, you're going to have to let it go. You're going to have to let it go, and you're going to have to flow. I hear God saying we got blockages in us. We have so many blockages in us that we're not letting go. That we continue to hold on to it because we think that thing is going to grow someday. And it's not going to grow. You're going to have to pick that thing out so you can flow, kings and queens. You're going to have to pick it out. Pick it out. Stop letting it stay in your shoe. It's like having these little sticky brows on the ground that you're trying to walk on the ground and you step on something. Is you going to let it stay and you going to let it hurt? Or is you going to snatch that thing off your feet? Is you going to let the devil keep holding your stuff? Or is you going to snatch your stuff back? Stop letting him hold your stuff. I was watching this lady, Latoya O'Keefe video. She said the devil take his time destroying you. Because he knows just as much as God knows about you. He knows your weaknesses and he knows your greatness. He knows what you're capable of. He only attacks you because you are capable. So why, if you know these things, why do you continue to let him steal your joy? Why do you continue to let him steal your greatness? It's time to power up with God and get with God and snatch everything back. Everything that he told you that you're not, say, I am that. Snatch your stuff back. Stand fully who God has called you to be. Live in your true purpose. It's time to help God. It's time to feed this earth, y'all. This earth is passing. It's just too much that has been going on for us to be sitting here being stuck in one spot. We can't keep being stuck in one spot. It's time to change your mindset. Some of these people that you don't want to let go, you let these people go, you come back 5 years later, they still the same person. They still the same person. And you held on to all that time for what? You held on to all of that for what? They are still the same person. And you is changing. You is evolving. And ain't nobody gonna be, I was watching this lady, she said when she was changing, she was like, when she was changing, she wanted to start drinking water and she wanted to start doing all this stuff. But when she was gossiping on the phone about this and about that, and she talking about people and doing this and that, people started asking her what's wrong with her. But nobody asked her what, when she started changing on who she really wanted to be, which is drinking water and being healthy, they started asking her what's wrong with her. But nobody asked her what was wrong with her when she was talking about people and when she was doing low vibrational stuff. But when she started changing her mental and becoming who God has called her to be, now they want to go to ask them what's wrong with her. No. Those are the people you need to get from around you. Ain't nothing wrong with you if you trying to change your mental, if you trying to be a better you. If ain't nobody trying to be a better you, when you try to be a better you, then you got to let that go, because something is wrong with them. Something is wrong with them. You got to stop holding your greatness back because the next person ain't trying to be on the same thing that you're trying to be on. And you will know what somebody is on by the actions that they put in. What actions is they showing you that they trying to grow? Is they keep talking about it? Is they putting in action? Is they putting in work? Is they proving themselves? Stop holding your greatness back from people who are not proving themselves. It is time to separate ourselves from whatever is holding us back. You got to let it go. It hurt. It's going to cause you some pain to be by yourself. It's going to cause you some pain to be lonely. Some things that we may be wanting in life that we feel like we can't get. But sometimes you're going to have to move forward and keep pushing. And I know it sounds simple. It sounds like a piece of cake. It's not all that simple. It sounds simple, but it's not all that simple. But sometimes when you partner with God, that's the best thing that you can do, because that's what some of the greatest work is going to come from. And I'm still understanding that myself. I have trouble. I wouldn't say I have trouble, but I had trauma of being alone. And that's something that I'm getting over with now. But sometimes you got to be alone to become the best version of yourself, because these people that so-called say they want to see you win don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you be successful. They rooting for you, but they're not rooting for you. And it all will show with the actions that they put in. I didn't want to come on here and stay too long, you guys. I just wanted to let you know, do not let nobody blow out your candle. Don't let nobody blow out your candle. You keep your candle lit. You keep living in your true purpose. You keep being yourself and who God has called you to be. You get what I'm saying? Stay blessed. Keep growing. You know what I'm saying? Be successful. It's so much stuff that you can reach. Ain't no need to keep holding your hands back for people that you're scared to let your light out in front of because they're not growing. Let it go and live into your true purpose, because the more you try to hold that thing back from God, you're never going to have no peace. You're never going to have no money. You're never going to truly be able to be yourself. You're never going to be able to move. You're never going to be able to have the blessing. Don't wait till when somebody come in your life. Don't wait till when you move here. When you move, you can move anywhere you want to move, queen and king. But if your mental ain't together, you ain't going to be able to be successful. Why you think all these people have so much money and still want to kill themselves and still take all these drugs and still live low vibrational lives? It's because their mental ain't together. Money cannot buy happiness. Money cannot buy happiness. So you got to start with your mental first. You got to do what God has told you to do. You need to partner up with God. You need to fast. You need to pray. Get connected with God. Come true to yourself. Detach yourself from these people. And be who God has told you to be. Stop letting people dim out your light. Live, queen. Let it go. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Love and blessings may come your way. Get up, queens and kings, okay? I didn't even mean to ride with, okay, but I ain't mean to ride with other stuff. It just happened because I got that sauce like that. But y'all be blessed, okay? Get up, grow, and let go of the fears and anxieties that's trying to stop you, okay? Out.